is a secret. I know you like to keep it clean. No prying eyes to keep you honest. What do you hide when you hide with me? If you think you're clever, then you've never weathered anyone like me. I've been training all my life. Guess your number's not right. Cause when she calls mine, I'm not gonna lie. Those pretty eyes, are you scared now? You can't erase all the things you've seen. Do you like my shows and all my monsters? Now you're my latest favorite thing. Do you wanna play misbehave? Say the ways you plan to hurt me, abuse and drain me dry. Now you wanna know if you'll make it out alive. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Don't you want my affection? I thought you said you were mine. Won't you join my collection? La, you'll be fine. Oops. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TTRPG Theater. I'm your host, Rob, otherwise known as Phantom NJ, and we are back, baby. Off for 2 weeks for vacation, much needed, because it's just going to get busier. And Twitch's ever-loving timing decides now is a good time for the ad break. So we'll just wait until the ad runs out and then get back to it, because ad breaks are no fun. At least it's only 30 seconds. That's fine. We can deal with that. All right, let's see. What do we have? Ad break is finished. Excellent. Savage Splendor, I'm not sure if you're still there. Thank you so much for the resub. 8 months, that's awesome. Much appreciated, sir. And so it is Thursday night once again. Was off for 2 weeks. Like I said, got away for a bit, got out of the cold, had got someplace warm, and came back to freezing temperatures. And left in freezing temperatures, worse than freezing temperatures, miserably freezing temperatures. Came back to miserably freezing temperatures, but we are in the middle of a freaking heat wave. It is like 38 degrees or something like that. Might be a little cooler now that the sun's gone down, but still much better than it was. So I will take it. And run. And this is going to be a bit of a short stream tonight because, I've got another engagement immediately after this. So I'll be heading out here. It'll probably end up being around 6:45. We'll see where we get with it. But it's good to be back. I'm trying to figure out if I've got everything set up. I know I got the fundraiser, the different bots going, the timers. Let me make sure that the timers that are needed is Oh yeah, I know which one I need to put on. I have one that was set up. I need to put a second one on. We'll get both of those running. Yeah. All right. All right. This is cool. Um, but yeah, we're already heading into the busy season. We're just getting to the middle of February. It seems like just yesterday we announced a Happy New Year, and now we are what do we call it now. Suddenly we're in the middle of February, and we are getting ready for the fundraiser, which we'll be talking about in just a bit. And after that, right after that is almost immediately start prepping for GaryCon, because GaryCon is just over a month away. It's like a month. I think it's the 18th of March. Let me take a look at the calendar. The 18th is the first day. The day of arrival there. Hey, Chris, it's good to see you. I hope you and the missus are doing well. It's been a hot minute since we had a chance to talk. I'm happy to see you here. Hope everything is going good. Hope all is well with the new job. It's getting away for a bit helped. Coming back to the freezing cold, not as much, but I will take the time off and the relaxation that it afforded, because it's gonna get nuts. It's gonna get real nuts real quick. Because like I said, we are heading into next week. Next week is the St. Jude's fundraiser. However, as I mentioned earlier, oh, really? Anything in particular? Because I'm back. I had to keep a track of my phone because people were trying to reach out to me while I was there. Oh, I appreciate that. Always nice to have somebody check in. I thank you. I really appreciate that. Um. So yeah, let talking about let's start with tonight, because tonight. Hey, so how's it going, Brad? Going into tonight is going to be something of a short stream, because I've got you're selling yourself a car. I hope you give yourself a good deal. You know, but like I said, tonight would be a short stream because tonight at 7 p.m. I will be playing on Lord Gazumba's channel. This will be with Durgrim, my level 8 fighter, level 9 thief. He's a dwarf. And we'll be playing some AD&D 1E 2E on Lord Gazumba's channel. The DFCC, the Double Fisted Comeliness Checkers, which ironically I named, and it's ironic because I've been kind of vocal about how I feel about the comeliness stat. So I decided to have some fun with it. But this is going to be a fun game tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that's cool. Just be safe while you're driving. Thank you for popping in. It looks like we have a new player. I don't know if Show Me the Dice, if this is her first game or not, but should be a good time. I can't remember who played in the games while I was gone, but I know he had at least one new person, if not two or three. Oh boy. But anyway, yeah, so 7:00. So which means I will be ending here pretty much as soon as he goes live. So it's like probably about 6:45 or so. So, in other news, as you can see by the link that popped into the chat, St. Jude's fundraiser is next week. We are going to there. I'm planning. I've got one game already set. That is the Sunday game. Raid. I'll be raiding into Jay when the time comes. But the fundraiser for next week I'll be running a game for the Righteous Hands, the closest thing I have to a regular group in the Embers of Empire campaign. That will be 9:30 on Sunday morning Eastern time, and I'm working on putting together a group for Friday night for 6 p.m. That will be a second game with a different, might have some overlap in the players, but it will definitely be different characters. So still working on that group. But yeah, so here's the big thing. Last year we raised as a community last year we raised $32,000. Last year my channel raised $8,000. Basically, we raised $4,000, and I matched the $4,000, so we had $8,000 total. Because of the fact that we need to break that 32,000 mark, I'm up in it. Last year I was shooting for 3 and was willing to match it up to 4. This year I'm just doing straight up matching up to $5,000. So I'm hoping that between the two games and across the weekend, that this channel can hit $10,000 total between donations and my matching. That's what we're going to shoot for. Aim big. Listen, if we don't hit it, we don't hit it. But I'd like to see us try. I would love to, at the very least, be able to beat the $8,000 from last year, because it's going to be important as we try to get to that, to that big number for the overall community, and continue the streak we've had where every year we raise more money. And honestly, it's almost exponential, the growth. It's not even small. We just we keep modestly saying we want to beat last year's number, and then we go pound it into submission. But yeah, so donations up to five. I will match all donations up to $5,000. That will be at the end of the Sunday game. Whatever we have, I will match. The donation link is live, so that donation link does currently work. And it's one of those things where I'll be sharing this beyond, but really want to get this going and get the donations flowing and help some kids who really are going through pretty much hell on earth, because you hate seeing sick children. And these are kids that are about as sick as you get. So every dollar we raise helps the families, helps them, and helps the hospital make it possible for the families to stay with their kids while they're getting treatment. So yeah, that is the big thing. It is for me. This is one of those very special weekends in the calendar year. I very much love Virtual Greyhawk Con. It's my big gaming weekend, because I can get all the Greyhawk content in I want. And as I went nuts last year running all those games and all those hours. Gary Con obviously is very, very special to me, because I get to see so many of these wonderful people in person, and that will be next month. But this is a special weekend. This is a weekend where we give back. I'm fortunate to be in a position where I can not only run these games, and solicit donations, but also being able to match. Hey, Savage Splendor, I'm not sure if you heard me, but thank you so much for the resub. 8 months, or I think it was 8 months. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. I will keep that in mind. I have a few people that I'm kind of waiting on to find out, confirm if they're available. Originally, I was going to run it, try to run it during the daytime hours, because I know how hard it is to get those things. But Jay asked me to fill in the game for 6 p.m. on Friday. So I'm working on doing that. But yeah, no, this is, like I said, this is the special weekend because being in a position to be able to give back in this manner and the generosity of the community never ceases to amaze me where this is concerned. And the time put into it and just the fact that year after year we continue to surpass what we did before, and it gets harder. No, there will be no FNC this weekend. FNC will return. Actually, I should probably put that in the Discord that there will be no FNC this weekend because, well, no, actually, I'm sorry. No, there's FNC this weekend. There's no FNC next weekend. During the fundraiser, there is Friday Crusades will be happening this week. Lord Gazamba, Jay, good to see you. 30 months. Wow, that is awesome. Thank you, sir. I'll be raiding into you. Basically, I've already said I will be raiding into you pretty much as soon as you go live, and then I'll disconnect and log into the Zoom call for the game. So yeah, no, absolutely. See you in a bit. But again, the special weekend, being able to give back, and the fact that we keep surpassing what we did the year before, and it's awesome. It's just awesome. It's one of those things that make me proud to be a member of this community, proud to be friends with so many people in this community. It's a really special thing. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what we're able to do this year and see if we can beat that number once again. Because it's going to get harder. I mean, the community's growing, but so is the number we keep having to try to hit. So, and I know times are hard, so, people do what you can. I really want to impress upon you that it doesn't matter, anything that you're able to donate is fantastic. It doesn't matter how big or small, every dollar counts. A natural 20 games, yes, there should be good to see you. There definitely should be some Greyhawk goodness. I know I'll be bringing some Greyhawk goodness. We will be in the Kingdom of Nyron, continuing the Embers of Empire campaign for both sessions and getting more people involved or getting people involved back again. Well, Jay, if you're not bringing in Greyhawk goodness, we're all in trouble. That might be the seventh sign of the apocalypse. So, oh man, yeah. So, I will continue to keep the eastern side of the map alive because somebody has to. As a matter of fact, I am looking at some more of the fan generated content that's been put out and seeing what new I can bring to it. I haven't chosen. I one of the things I need to do this year because I'm not. Last year I did it well. I think it was the year before where I wasn't quite as on note in terms of the theme. But this year's theme is Abominations Abound. No Stinkfish. Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, having you at GaryCon would be awesome. I'd love to see you at GaryCon. And that's the one thing. I think the Saturday of the Saturday of the fundraiser, I believe that's when gold tickets go on sale for games. I think. I have to check. It might even be silver, honestly. It might be gold this week. I have to check which one is this weekend. You're running 4 games there. Well, that's going to make it a little more tricky, depending on when you're running them. I am running 3 games of my own, and I'm also running a Tower Gygax session, so technically 4 games. It is silver of the week. Okay, so gold is this week then. Not that all right. I'll have to take. I'll have to jump on the Tower Gygax stuff this weekend then because that's honestly the only thing I really have an interest in playing in terms of scheduled games. but and then maybe later I might take a look at some stuff. Um, I'll be getting some swag because I'm doing the 12 hours of. Actually, I'm not even sure it's the 12 hours. If it's the 12 hours or how many customer person hours I have, because I've got 3 4 hour sessions of 6 players each. So uh, either way, I think 12. I think 16 is what you need for the free ticket, the free silver ticket for the next year. But I don't want to run a game on Sunday, and I really don't want to run 2 games in one day, other than running a Tower Gygax. And Tower Gygax doesn't get credited to you. It gets all Tower Gygax sessions are listed under Curtis and Brett, so no one knows what DM they're getting. But I will be one of them. That much I can tell you. I will be one of them. So, yeah, take your chances. Sign up for Tower Gygax. Tower Gygax is so much fun. And as a DM, it's great because it is absolutely no remorse if your character dies. It's a game. Basically, it's a game where you're literally just trying to survive. That's the see how long you can go. The dungeons and stuff are deadly, and there is no sympathy. I mean, it's basically pre-gen characters. It's pretty cool. There are at any given time there are 3 sessions going at the same time, basically one next to the other. They keep the DMs. You don't know which of the 3 DM. Even if you somehow find out who the DMs are for that time slot, you're not going to know which person you have. Like last year, I ended up I had Kelsey Dion as my DM, and Jay was DMing right at the next table. So I mean that was cool. When you say is it ad, did you mean odd or? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, is it AD&D? It is because it is AD&D. It's old school 1E, which will be cool because that's the other thing. This will be the first time. It's all right. I had to figure out what was it. It was either I couldn't figure out whether or not it was a the missing N ampersand, or because you did mention you were driving, or whether you meant odd, or was there something else that you meant that I was just not picking up. That's fine. Yeah, it is AD&D. This will be the first 1E session I have run in 30 years. Might be longer. No, it's got to be longer than that because I started running 2E just when it came out, my senior year of high school. So, ooh, wow. Gonna be close to 35 years since I ran 1E. Have you played 2E before? Because if you played 2E before, it's not going to feel much different. I'm not saying that there weren't changes from 1E to 2E because there definitely were. Oh, okay. You started 3.5. All right. All right. So you started basically in the 2000s, like 2004, 2005. I don't remember. I completely missed 3 and 3.5. So I have no concept of when 3 went to 3.5. And of course, I've already I mentioned more than once that I'm not really upset about that either. uh, every time I hear the term character builds, I start twitching a little. No pun intended. Something I'm curious. Do my custom commands work? Because Stream Elements website is being on. Okay, cool. Well, the website is not working properly, but at least the what do you call it? These are working properly. We are sponsored by Trollord Games. There is a Trollord Games giveaway for a $10 gift card towards any digital product off the Trollord Games site, which is really cool because there's new stuff being added. I do believe they just added a new expansion for the Codex of Erd. They've added a few recently, honestly, but the others have been there for at least a few months now. There's the Marbleline Coast. There, one of them has the location of Jace Altamira in there. Um, yes, the Northern Waste is now there. Um, what else? The Air Dwarven Trace. Wow, I need to. Hey, I'm happy about this. There is stuff in here that I don't have. That's awesome. But yeah, there a $10 gift card. Exclamation point ticket to enter, and your chances of winning are pretty good. I really do need to start advertising. If you're looking for a gift card, just come join my stream. You've got a good chance of getting a gift card. Oh, that reminds me. That's one thing I need to do. I need to talk to Chuck and see what we're going to do about giveaways for the fundraiser, because obviously I want to do something more than a $10 gift card. I'd love to be able to give away, have something special for people to go for. Maybe even do biggest individual, uh, maybe one giveaway and one biggest individual contribution during the stream. Well, I'm not sure that's going to happen though, because that requires having more than one of whatever it is I want to give away. Um, but yeah, no, we're gonna look at giveaways for the fundraiser. Um, the fundraiser is getting started early this year too. I don't know the full schedule, but I remember Jay mentioning last night that Disorderly Dice is going to be kicking us off on Wednesday, because that is when their normal gaming session is, and it's cool that they're taking part this year. We need more, because with the schedule, some people have not been able to do it, others have. So we need people to step in and fill those gaps, to make sure that we keep the momentum going. And also, the more new people that we have running these sessions and streaming these sessions, that means new eyeballs on it, new people donating, and it just makes it that much easier for us to hit our goals. Um, you might have noticed. Also, we're going to do for hero points and special hero points. I will, like I did last year, do it so that every $100 donated via Tiltify will result in a special hero point being given, which is cool because that means I can make things a little more deadly for my players. Give them, give them a better fight and make things a bit more interesting. Not that I'm looking to kill the characters, because I've grown attached to these characters, but make it a little more skin of the teeth, and such, and even really honestly allow them to do special things. The more special hits and so on and so forth. But yeah, so Disorderly Dice is going to kick us off, and then we'll go through. It'll be going right through Sunday evening. I know that this Sunday during Gavin, this Sunday's Gavin on Lord Gazumba's channel, and I will. Not that you don't already know, but I got to remember to give the man his shout out. We will be doing the preview show. I'm not sure when I'll be appearing on preview show. Because of my time being so flexible, it could be either time slot. I'm not sure. One nice thing is I am off on Monday from work, so I'll have some extra time to prepare it. For those of you who were not here earlier, I will be on Jay's channel tonight for Follow the Breadcrumbs with Show Me the Dice, Bella's Deadly, Korg the Mighty, Art of Mike Disney, and myself. I'll be playing Durgrim Flintblade, my level 8 fighter, level 9 thief, dwarf. He's a dwarf, friend of Skarn, and basically we're working for a mining consortium. So, he's what they call a troubleshooter, which usually means killing things that are causing trouble. But that should be a fun game. Korg always makes a Korg always brings the heavy personality, and Bella's awesome. Not I don't think I've met Show Me the Dice yet, but looking forward to that. And of course, Mike Disney is everyone knows Mike. Mike is. I love sitting in Mike's channel because Mike always has the best music. I could just honestly, it feels kind of strange to say this. I could honestly just put Mike's channel on and have it on in the background playing, because just listening to the music through Mike's channel and checking in every once in a while. It's a thing. It's a thing. And of course, Mike is a fantastic painter. He's also the man who created the Overgourd, which is really freaking awesome. And I just realized that I've been talking about him, but I have a shout out for him. So there we go. If you're not already following Mike, give him a follow. Well worth it. And yeah, so we're going to have some fun tonight. We'll get to play some more D&D tonight. Then tomorrow night will be Friday Night Crusades tomorrow night. I should probably start planning on what you guys are all going to be doing tomorrow night. Be good. I've been been off for 2 weeks, and I need to go back and figure out where y'all are, or whether or not I've given you XP from the last session. I'm not sure. I know I have it written down somewhere. We'll see if you consider something. Arabella is going to be in this adventure, isn't she? Or is Mike not playing Skarn? Oh. Yeah, Arabella's going to be in this adventure. All right. Oh, my goodness. If you want to see a character have a conniption, show up for tonight's adventure, because I'm pretty sure my dwarf is going to end up losing it at some point. Probably. Oh, boy. Never fails. Never fails. But yeah, no, we got Friday Night Crusades tomorrow night, and let me bring that up. We are for Friday Night Crusades. We're moving right along. It kind of boggles my mind how fast that has how fast the time has gone, because 123 was our last session, and did I do it? No, I did not give XP for last session. Tomorrow night is going to be session 32. Does it feel like we've had 32 sessions? It really doesn't. Hey, Greg, good to see you. Well, that stinks. Well, I mean, see what you can do. Hopefully you'll be able to make it. But if not, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Yeah. The what was I saying? No, but we do have Friday Night Crusades session 32. It does not seem like we've had that many of them, but it goes so fast. It goes so fast. I got to check the date. When did we actually start? The first one. Yeah, we're getting close to a year. The first session of Friday Night Crusades Reborn was May 2nd. So we are just under 3 months from the we call it from having our 1 year anniversary for the new thing. So and that'll be special. We will make sure. I will see what I can do. I'll talk to Chuck again and see if they're interested in doing anything special for that. But 1 year with the new group is and the new campaign is really really cool. Oh yeah, Savage. It is. This one, honestly, the last time I did, the last one was consistent over 3 years. We had well, I mean, the base group grew and then held steady. This group has been pretty solid for most of the year. We've had a couple people come in and out. But for the most part, we've had, I think it's like a solid 5 who have, I mean, obviously people have needed time off or, have not been available. But we've had a solid 5 people who basically have been there the entire time. Might actually be 6. I have to remind myself that while Lee is only able to join us for about a half an hour, Lee also joins us for half an hour each week, maybe 45 minutes at times, while riding the bus home from work, which is kind of wild. That's what I call dedication. It's awesome that somebody wants to play in the game so badly that they're willing to do that. But yeah, no, Lee is awesome. Lee's good people. I got to hang out with Lee at Page, which was really cool. And this one, honestly, this one has kind of been even more character and player driven than the last one was. The last one, I mean, it was kind of open to them where they wanted to go, but this one they've decided that they want to do some world building. So, we're in the midst of building out a small town. I was not prepared for the level of detail I was going to need to keep for what was supposed to be a very, very casual game. Once again, because they keep surprising me. But we have a cast of NPCs that I need to get on top of because it just keeps growing. And I need to remember where they're all at and what the story is. I need to do some further work on maps, and so I can keep in my head where everything is, because unlike the streamed games, these are not streamed. All I have is whatever notes I've taken or what my players have taken. Yeah, we've got so many NPCs at this point. My goodness. I mean, there's a bunch of them in town, and then you start ranging out to the little community of elves, the gnomes, the next city, the cities over where you have made regular trips to see some of the bars and the trading posts and the traveling groups and so on and so forth. It's like, okay, yeah, this is a lot. It has been very, very, very busy, and it's cool. I mean, I am not complaining in the least. Really, honestly, it just means I need to get my act together on that. Your friend at the orchard, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of stuff. Hey, Chad. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, getting ready. I'm going to be playing on Jay's stream in about 15 minutes or so. I'll be raiding over as soon as he goes live. For For those of you who missed it, tonight's game, follow the breadcrumbs with Show Me the Dice, Bella's Deadly, Korg the Mighty, Mike Disney, and myself. I'll be playing Durgam Flintblade, my Dwarven Fighter Thief, level 8 fighter, level 9 thief, inching ever closer to level 10 thief, so we're getting there. And, talking about the fundraiser for next week. So I want to reiterate, because I know there's been some new people who've been in here who've come in since the last one. I'm doing 2 sessions. I'm looking to get together a party for the Friday night at 6 p.m. Jay asked me if I could run a session from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday. My regular group, the Righteous Hands, is going on the Sunday. That will be from 9:30 a.m. till I think I'm going to be stretching it out to 2. I'll be running it. The game will go to 1:30, and then I'll probably hang out afterwards and just hang out with maybe with the crew or whatever until Stronghold D&D. I think Stronghold D&D is following me on Sunday. Whoever's following me on Sunday until I can raid into them. To make sure to keep the momentum going. But last year as a community we raised $32,000. This year we're looking to beat that, and it gets harder every year. Last year, this channel, we raised $4,000, and then I matched the $4,000, so we raised a total of $8,000. This year, I'm shooting for 10. I want to raise $5,000 in channel, and then I will match up to that $5,000. Because we need to beat the big number. So I want to make sure that we do what we can. And I've got 2 sessions, and plus whoever wants to donate outline. The Tiltify link is live. You can donate at any time. You are not constrained to wait. Every $100 raised during, as far as for the games, special hero points will go out to the players. I will probably, anything that's done offline, I will probably use for the Sunday game. The Friday game, anything raised during the Friday game will go to the Friday players. Mostly because the Sunday game, they're a little higher level. They're gonna have a harder time. They've gotten to that sweet spot where I need to work on, I need to send some stronger stuff against them, because the last adventure, it wasn't that they didn't get hurt. It was still a little too easy until one of them took a couple of shots in a row, and things got a little dicey. But I want to make it a little more, slightly more touch and go. I want to make it more interesting for them. I don't want combat to be just something that we slog through until they're done. I do need to choose. The theme is abominations, so I want to make sure that I find appropriate abominations, so something interesting for them to encounter, and then figure out how to work them into the story. These will be part of both sessions will be part of the Embers of Empire campaign. So whoever is playing on Friday, if you end up with characters who are already in the campaign, you'll have the choice of using them. Otherwise, you can create a new one for the campaign. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's going to be Friday, February 20th at 6 p.m. and then Sunday, February 22nd at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for both. All right. Meanwhile, like I said, we do have the giveaway going, $10 gift card for Troller Games, ! Ticket to enter. And as I was saying, there's a bunch of new stuff on the Trollord site. There's at least 2 more Codex of Erd expansions since the last time I checked. There is Dwarven Trace And I want to say the Saline Watershed is also pretty new. I think that the Dwarven Trace one is like brand new. I think the newest one before that was the Saline Watershed. Continuing new details on the world of Aird. In terms of other stuff that's come out lately, at some point, the new Adventurous Backpack will be available in store. I know they're working on getting. Yeah, it's a question of how soon, because unfortunately these coupons do expire. I think it should be out this month, so I think you should be good to go for that. But again, if you like Codex of Arid expansions, that's the way to go. There's so much great detail in it. Yeah, and it's going to be a cool time. We got the fundraiser, then on to GaryCon. 1 month and 6 days. It boggles my mind. We're going to be in April before you know it, and I'll be happy because that means this ugly, cold, miserable weather is behind us. I hope everybody's been able to stay warm wherever you are. If you're in a place that's always warm, well, la-di-da. It was like 34, 35 degrees here today. Might have gotten up to like 38, 39, and it felt like a heat wave. When you've been sitting at 0 degrees Fahrenheit for the better part of a month, it's, getting up to those kind of temperatures is a beautiful thing. Really, at this point, I think we're just about waiting for Jay to go live. It hasn't shown up on mine yet, so if anyone sees Jay as having gone live, let me know. I haven't gotten a notification from Discord yet either, so. All right. Got plenty of notifications from mine because I had audio issues at the beginning, so I had to restart mine a couple of times. So that's always fun. Let's see. Where do we stand? The giveaway. All right, we currently have 3 entries for the giveaway. So for Jay's game, please tell me, is it 7? It is at 7. Nope, tonight's at 7 because of the fact that it is a guest stars game as opposed to his normal regular players. It is going to be 7:00 because if I had screwed that up, I was really in trouble because I had not planned for being on for an hour and a half. Hey, Razkill, also good to see Razkill and Lord Forth. We do have a giveaway going on for the $10 gift card, ! Ticket to enter. Right now we have 3 entries, so your chances are real good. If you're interested towards any digital product off the Trollord game site, and a reminder, this is how you do it. If you like both the physical and digital products, if you do the physical/digital bundle where you're getting both of them, you can apply the digital card to that, the digital coupon to that. You just can't do it for the physical product only. So, if you want both the physical, if the PDF and the printed version, that's the way to go. Use your gift card, point it to that, and then it takes that much off the combined price. Which, when you're talking about like the Codex of Arid expansions, that makes them really cheap. It's literally $12.99 for the combined, at least for the Dwarven the Northern Waste. There's another one, right? It's $12.99, so it ends up being $3 for both the physical and digital copy, which is pretty cool. All right. Looking around. So, hope everybody is, hope everybody's having fun. Like I said, I hope everybody's been surviving the winter well. It's been rough. It's been rough. The cold temperatures here. I was just happy that I got home and everything was still working. No frozen pipes. I think the one frozen pipe I had might have been the actual final pipe going down to my septic system. Wasn't completely frozen, but it was making rumblings when I would like flush the toilet. And after a few days of it warming up, that went away. So that's good. I didn't have to worry. I had water running, so I didn't have to worry about general pipes freezing. But it's been a cold winter. All right, Jay. Whenever you're ready to turn on your turn on your stream, so I can raid into you. These are the things that nobody warns you about when you're streaming. How to finish off times. Something living in. No, not. It wasn't that kind of sound. Not unless it sat there and was living for the flush, and it didn't matter whether it was water or other stuff. But it's a pretty consistent sound. Sewage slushy. Oh goodness. All right, Jay's gone live. Excellent. So here's what we're gonna do. Thank you, Cardman. One last chance! Exclamation point ticket to enter the giveaway. We've got 4 entries now, so take your chance to get your gift card, and we are going to go to a stream ending page. Once again, thank you everyone for popping in. Reminder that the Tiltify link for the for the fundraiser is live. And I am shooting for $10,000 total. I will be matching the first $5,000 worth of donations. That match will happen at the end of my session on Sunday, February 22nd. So, abominations abound. All right. I'm going to close the giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drawing a winner. Rasko. Awesome, dude. I will I'm not entirely sure that I have whether I have you on Discord or not. If not, I can send it to you via Twitch. That's fine. Not a big deal. But I will get that out to you. I'm pretty sure that I've already gotten my stuff for February because we are on the second week. But let's get to rating Lord Gazumba, and then I need to switch over. Thank you, everyone. I will see you in just a bit in Jay's channel, and then tomorrow night, Friday Night Crusades, and next week for the fundraiser. See you all then. Bye now.